Use the code Airbender for one common, one rare, and one epic. If you guys want more codes, like the video and press a like. So in this video, I'm gonna explain what's been going on. So Roblox has been banning us every time we would update Shinobi's story. One of the accounts would receive like a notification, and a kind of like a like a moderation ban, and we're wondering why is this happening. So every time we update Shinobi's story, we would receive a ban, and someone copyrighted my artwork and the title to Shinobi's story. So we really had to email Roblox and show them that the artwork is ours and we have proof of the receipts and the dates and all that, and we had to really go back and forth with Roblox during the past days, and every time we would be so scared to update because we think we would get banned for owning, like, for me literally drawing art, right? So someone copyrighted the name Shinobi Story, and it's a shitty thing to do. It's really shitty. Like, we've been making and hyping this project up since last year, and we started developing it this year, and everyone known the game by Shinobi Story, and some asshole just comes and copyrights Shinobi Story and claims that he owns the project and everything. So we changed the name to Shinobi Origin, which I actually think it's a more mature and nicer name than Shinobi Story. So we're going by Shinobi Origin. I want to review some of the emails Roblox sent to us. So I guess from now on, we gotta watch the type of names that we put for our games because people might copyright it ahead of time. So we're just gonna have like projects called Untitled Project, and then when we get everything copyrighted and trademarked and it's original and not like copied, ideated from like straight up like naming the game Naruto or Dragon Ball, we're not gonna be doing that anymore. I don't know why Roblox is hard on us. There's literally front page games, right after the anime, and ours is like loosely based. It has like it has some things from the anime, but ours is more of a loosely based kind of game with its own kind of concept. I guess we're gonna have to go more on like really less copyright as possible. We want to do original idea, like more original ideas instead of using like the actual game. So this is not even about that. It's about the name Shinobi Story, as you can see. So we got to be really careful with the names we pick for our games from now on. So we're gonna just have our games be untitled projects until we give it official name, trademark it, because I guess we gotta avoid a lot of copyright issues. I think Roblox is taking it out on us so hard because they saw that we got an official trailer, we got like everything, we got the views hyped up. It's not that. It's like Roblox doesn't understand that this is like supposed to be a small game. Not a lot of people are supposed to be able to enjoy this game because it's not like a Shinobi Life, click a log and level up. It's not one of those games. It's more of a it's more of an RPG game. And it's good. Like the MMO is supposed to be grindy, the Origin's supposed to be fighting, and there's a lot of things that we gotta fix up in the game. So I'm gonna show you what we're doing right now. So right now, there's a huge list of bug fixes that we're doing. My brother, he fixed up 4.4, which was today's bug fixes, and we're about to publish the Xbox scrolling menu. So there's now Xbox can scroll better. Where like going and scrolling, it lost a lot of Xbox players because they can't even get past the first 5 jitsu. So Xbox, you're now upgraded. You can unlock all the jitsus. There's no limit to your scrolling. There's Demon Will Shuriken, like when you transfer to Demon Will Shuriken, how it breaks you. Basically, we're doing everything you guys reported that was buggy about the game. We're fixing. If you guys don't know, it's not just it's gonna be buggy forever. You guys need to report it in the bot commands, and then you send us like suggestions or you send us bug reports, and then that's how we know the game's bugging. Even though we have Kages to test the game for us, They're actually reporting most of the bugs, but you guys really report more than like 50 or 60% of the bugs. You can check out this list. Liger Bomb doesn't work on NPCs. Russian Shuriken doesn't display the Shuriken. Every little thing that is wrong with the game was fixed on this. There's still even more fixes like the 4.5 coming out. You can see the issues that we're fixing here. Like the gates doesn't work and all that. So you guys can go and see what we're fixing. There's a V5.5. We're actually fixing a little bit of this as well. So here's what's going to be on update 4.5. It's going to be currently 4.4. We're going to do a 10 Saigon, and we're going to do an origin update. So I want to talk about the origin. Origin, we're actually going to switch up how origin works. Instead of having 5 character stats, we're going to do 1 character stat. So instead, we don't care about how other people feel about it. There's only like a couple servers of people that play Origin, and not a lot of people enjoy Origin because of the server filling and the equal villages. I know it's equal and it's balanced, but it doesn't feel good. People want that broken kind of system, I guess. So we're doing 1 character stats, and we're giving you guys free customize for the 1 character stat. Free customize at first, and then you can pay to recustomize. So the how it works is we're going to let you guys pick the character from the previous origin, which you want to play with. Only 1 character you can play with, by the way. So you can pick the Earth villager or whatever, and within that character, you can transfer it onto other villages. Like, say if you don't want to play in the Earth villages, you transfer into that villages. You basically have 1 character, and all the villages have the stats for it. So you don't have to go level up 5 characters, you know. And I think it's more simple that way instead of having to wait. The one problem with Origin was you had to wait to join the village you wanted to do. Like, you would have to wait such a long period of time to join the village, and some people say it would take them over 30 minutes just to get into their village and play with their stats, and it wasn't worth the wait. So instead of doing that, we're doing 1 character stats, which allows you to just play in any village. Next is we want to upgrade the missions for Origin. We're thinking that we might make Origin do the exams. You know, like we're gonna do the, like at a certain rank they gotta complete the exams, and we want to make Origin much more fair to rank up, because if you have 5 individual character stats, that makes it harder for a lot of people to rank up and get into those exams. So we gotta really upgrade and work with Origin. We're gonna see how it goes before we make a like exams requirement, like the PvP exams and such. The next update, it's on actually update 5. We want to get ranked matches for MMO. So IB Main had this really good concept where for the 4v4, there's gonna be like a nice big kind of open forest area, not too big. It's like a good size, decent size. There's gonna be bushes to hide in. There's gonna be a lot of things to ambush a lot of people. So the 4v4 is gonna work like this, where you gotta knock and execute someone to completely kill them. So if you knock them, you don't just kill them. You have to execute them to kill them. So you have 4 players on your side, right? 4 players, like you and your homies. You guys go jump into ranked matches. You 4v4. You matching with other people. And you're basically have to save your teammate from being executed, and it's going to create that more competitive system. And for that, we want to do rewards for ranked matches. We got to do it right, unlike Beyond, where you just win, you fight, you win. We want to do rewards for ranked matches. So we're thinking of maybe item rewards or cash rewards, because I need to make a bunch of items if we're going to do item rewards. Or we can do a massive cash pool, like a massive cash pool reward, meaning that you guys can go and buy more clothing and armor and nice things in the game when the shop re-updates. But maybe we'll do like rare items sometimes, like we'll have like a World Cup, and in the World Cup you get this one rare item that's not in the shop or in the customization or anything, and only you can have that item, you and your team. So we might do that. We might do like World Cups to get like items or prizes. So the next big thing is a live system for Origin, ability to obtain lives. So we only have 1 moderator within Origin, We want to. Right now, we only play that one single moderator because he's the only one doing work inside the game. Like he's going around and banning exploiters. We might get more moderators, but that depends on how much Robux we have and how much Robux is coming in. Because right now the Robux is fluctuating from like high to low. So we got to see if we can hire more moderators for the Origin system. Because we want moderators to be able to give lives to ban exploiters within Origin. We don't care if we don't want them having exams. We don't want them having commands within MMO because it's really hard to tell a exploiter in MMO nowadays because a lot of people can rank up easily. Sage art update is going to be the one big thing. All the Sage arts, we just pre-made them. We haven't really put all their abilities and concepts into them yet. So Sage art is coming. Sage art is coming. And you guys saw the previews of Tail Beasts. So we're working on the Tail Beasts in a big boss battle system for MMO. So we need the game. What the game really desperately needs is like those big bosses, those nice kind of like good bosses, not the repetitive missions. It's missing that big boss system, and it's missing a lot of like Jins, curse marks, and etc. All of that. So we got to work on all this stuff right here, and once we get this out, we actually got the S rank concept down. We just got to insert the full concept. So we have a lot of things that we have to do for the game before we move on to closed Origin. So right now, you guys can see that we're kind of merging the Origin closed concept to the open Origins, the one character stat concept. So I think that's going to be a lot better to play with instead of waiting hours to be in a village. And thank you guys for watching this video.